Hey guys, how's it going? Give me a quick moment. I'm gonna share this to Facebook real quick. How's it going, Sensei Emmett? Good to see you again. Hey, I got your email. I'll reach out to you a little later on if you're still on right now. Sorry, I've been kind of tied up with things. But yeah. So I'm definitely interested in the project that you were telling me about. So, all right, guys. What's going on? Good afternoon, it's Demon Stith. And so what I'm gonna do here is what I'm calling my little daily workout. Um, Something to help me make sure that I'm training and practicing and stuff. So there's a lot of things that I do, a lot of things that I try, a lot of arts that I explore, and sometimes it's difficult to have the time to dedicate to everything. So what I'm trying to do is at least once a day go live and just kind of film my workout and or talk about some of the concepts that I'm learning. So the first one I'm going to try today is going to be Moringi boxing or kickboxing from Madagascar and Reunion Island in the Indian Ocean off the coast of Africa. You can see there's tons of videos on some of the fights. It's basically a kickboxing style that uses punches, kicks, and you know a few other strikes that are not that you won't find in sport boxing. Um, I'm not a master of it, and I'm not a professional kickboxer. This is something that I'm doing for my edification and my understanding. So just so you know, I'm coming from that standpoint. If you're interested in learning more about Morengy kickboxing, then I would like to connect you with my instructor, Ferdino Betsara, out of Madagascar. He's a fighter, and he has a really wonderful virtual program that he has for those people who are interested. Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna go over just a few techniques that I've been working on, where you guys can see all of this. All right. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I'll try to answer them as best I can from my limited knowledge. All right. So traditionally, of course, sorry about that. Someone's calling me right now. So traditionally, this one of the ways that they hold the fist is like this, and I'm not really accustomed to striking like this, so I'm not going to be. I'm going to use just the standard punches that we're used to, but I am working on conditioning my fingers to be able to strike in this method. But this is typically how they would hold the fingers here. All right. So one of the concepts that I've noticed in some of the combinations is the ability to connect your round kicks, your tipaka, I believe is what it's called, with your straight punches. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the jab, and then I'm going to throw my round kick off the jab. I'm going to jab again and throw my rear leg round kick off of that. Then I'm going to throw the cross, round kick from the lead, and then round kick from the rear, okay? And this is kind of part of a combination sequence here. Just kind of something, pull back a little bit here. Just do a little bit of that. All right. I'm going to switch my leads as well, just so that I'm covering both sides for myself. All right. So starting off with my jab, jab. Once again, jab, and then lead, round kick, cross, rear leg round kick. Once again. Switching sides, same thing, going back to the jab. So jab, then I'm gonna try a round kick, boom, to the head, and then jab. Now with the cross. Now I'm just kind of mixing it up, okay? So I'll punch, boom, kick, punch, kick. So now, our next concept. Straighten it up a little bit. And bring it down a little bit. There we go. All right. So now just the opposite. I'm gonna go legs first, then hands. So lead leg, round kick. Rear leg. Lead. Rear. Lead again. Rear. Switching my legs. Same here. Lead. Sorry, that started with my hands. Legs first. So lead leg. Rear leg. Lead. Rear. Okay. Okay, so now, something really cool that they do, they'll throw leg kicks, but they'll also throw a front leg sweep, similar to like an ashibata in karate, where I'm in my lead leg, I'll sweep, and then go into a combination. I'll bring the camera down a bit, a little bit lower, so you can see my feet. Sort of, kind of. Okay. So the next thing is front leg sweep, and then I'll throw a hand combination. I'll make sure I switch to my feet. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Again. Sweep the leg, and then throw the hands. All right. Let me get a couple of those in. All right. Sweep the leg. I'll go to the rear leg too. Sweep. Switching my feet. Front leg sweep. Rear leg. Okay, again, front leg. Rear leg. Switching my feet. Front leg. Rear leg. Same thing. I'll go front leg sweep, hands, and in with the legs. Right. Okay. Again, front leg sweep, hands, in with the legs. Front leg sweeps, hands, in with the legs. Switching hands, sweep, hands, legs. Yeah. Sweep. All right. Okay. Another concept is trapping. So sometimes the fighters are in these long guards. So one of the things that they do is they'll trap the hand down, knock you down, and come in over top. So here I am, here, bring the hand down, throw my punch, in with my legs, and I'll punch out. So typically, at least for the combination that he showed, the comeback is with the jab. I'm gonna work it also with the cross. Okay, so trap, throw the jab, legs, and then punch out to safe space. Then I'll also do the cross, same concept, all right? Okay, starting on one side. I'm here, trap the hand down, throw my jab, cross, hook if you want right now. Boom, leg, leg, and out. Once again, trap the hand down, throw that jab, boom, boom. Once again with the cross now. I'm here, hold the hand down, throw the cross. Once again with the cross. Here, pat the hand, throw the cross, and out. Switching leads. Same thing. First with the jab, knock the hand down, throw this head like a jab or a jolting. Legs, and back out safe. Once again, here, pat the hand down, throw the jab, legs, out safe. This time with the cross. Here, pat the hand down, throw the cross, legs, legs, hands out safe. Once again, cross. All right. Okay. So that's kind of it so far in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions for me, I'd love to try to answer some questions. Again, not a professional fighter nor an expert on Morengy boxing, but you know, any questions? I'll give you guys a moment. And if there are any questions, then I'm gonna go back and just work the bag for a little bit and then call it a day. I have no way of telling if any questions have popped up while I've been doing this, but okay. All right, no questions right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of work the bag a little bit and then wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining me. Again, like I said, I'm gonna try to, just as a daily log for myself, get some training time in live. Gives me a reason to make content and a reason to train, kill two birds with one stone, so might as well, right? Okay, I'm gonna sit back up and I'm gonna work the bag a little bit and then call that a day. Again, if you're interested in learning more, it says, do you know what the rules are about grabbing the gloves, hand trapping and the like? I know in boxing you are only, Moringi boxing is a bare knuckle style of boxing. So, and the way that Ferdinand describes it, he says it is a savage fight, which there's not a lot of rules that are governing it as to what you can do. And that's a great question. So I'm not sure that'd be something that I'd like to ask him. But from what I've seen is, and I'm sorry, the question kind of like before I could finish reading everything, it went off the screen. Maybe if I push this little button here, it'll tell me. There we go. Maybe I should do that. Live chat's all visible. Okay, there we go. It says, do you know what rules there are about grabbing the gloves, hand trapping, and the like? I know in boxing you're only really allowed, again, you're only really allowed to parry. Yeah, so okay, to answer the second part of your, it says, I should correct myself. I know you can also peel the glove in boxing. Okay. In this particular sport, I think that there is, so if you've seen Dambe boxing, it's kind of the closest correlation that I can use. Again, when they have their hands out in these extended guards, I think there is a certain amount of grabbing that's done with the hand to be able to strike over. So I think, again, like there's not a lot of rules about concerning like what you about things of that nature. I think they have very basic rules about basic strikes, certain strikes that you can and cannot do. But for the most part, it's pretty it's pretty open in a sense. Like you don't see people like biting or gnawing on each other and stuff like that. But I mean, they're primarily you see punching, kicking. No, I don't think that a ref would stop you if you held onto the wrist, if you could catch the wrist. And I'm still trying to gauge like the rules. So sometimes during the fights, the ref, yeah, the stylist from Madagascar, the ref or the people that are kind of maintaining order in the ring will stop the matches for certain don't completely understand why they stopped them. It could be that it's set by time limit or it's set by some other. Sorry, I got notifications popping up on me. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure as to what would signify a stopping in the match and why they would do it. But I don't think it has anything to do with them grabbing the hands. Maybe once the grappling or once the fighters clinch for too long and it goes to the ground or they stay locked up for a bit, I feel that that's kind of the time they'll step in and separate it. But if you were, when you're moving, if you trap the hand and you were to throw punches continuously, I don't think they will stop it unless they felt that, you had won that match or whatever, or won that round. So, and that's a question. So when I come back and revisit, that's a question I'll take to Ferdino, and then he can add some more insight and clarity to that. So great questions. Anything else, guys? Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go back and hit for the bag a little bit. If you got any more questions, just throw them on, and I now know how to. Now I know how to access my chats while I'm doing this. All right. I'm going back in for a little bit. All right. Okay. I'm a little more warmed up now. Chats. See if there's anything. Nothing yet. All right, back to it. Switch legs. Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go so I can finish my training. Sit down for a sec. New to this. All right. So there you have it. Few combinations and concepts from Morengy boxing from Madagascar. I'll keep working and refining and trying to get more answers, connect you to the people that do this professionally. All right, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for being here. Look up Ferdinand Betsada from Madagascar. If you're on my Facebook page, there's a link to his Facebook information. And what I'll do afterwards, once this goes up, I'll try to add this to the description on YouTube for those of you guys that are part of my YouTube family. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys next time.